Hello and welcome back to episode 4. Yep, this is the 4th one. If you've not watched the other 3, go back. Go on, go back. Yep, click. No, just past there. Click. That's it. Hit 1. Then watch 2. Then watch 3. You know what? Just stick it in the playlist and watch them all. Because this is a tutorial series of how to progress through the early stages of Clash of Clans to hopefully, fingers crossed, the later stages of Clash of Clans. And right now we are just 10 hours away from the end of our opening Sheild. So the village is about 2.5 days long, something like that. And we have made some progress since the end of episode 3. We've built up a few bits, we've increased our storages, we've increased the size of our army camp, we've upgraded our arch tower, we've upgraded both our cannons. So we've done a little bit of work. What we have managed to do is, if you can see over here, our little ginger woman is telling us that we've got something exciting going on. So we've got a reward, and because we've upgraded our gold storage to level 2, we get a reward. So it's only 2 gems, 10 experience, but never look a gift horse in the mouth. That would be very bad. Also, never look a tiger in the mouth because they're very dangerous. So the next thing we want to do is we want to try and get spending some of this lovely cash to upgrade some of the stuff, because we can't upgrade that town hall until such time as we've upgraded everything else, and we're a little way away from doing that at the moment. First things first, I'm just going to get rid of this stone because I think that's going to be in the way of being able to do some village building, which is what I'm going to do in just a very few short moments. So that's got rid of that. Oh, it got us an extra gem. That's always good. So we are going to upgrade the gold mine. And you know what? Let's upgrade another gold mine whilst we are at it. Makes it very easy. Now, when you get up past Town Hall, I think it's Town Hall 5, you actually get a village edit tool, which makes it an awful lot easier to do this village editing. But right now, we've literally just got to drag and drop stuff all over the place. So first things first, let's get these walls out of the way. There we go, because they are going to be in our way to be able to do what we want to do. So select row, drag it right out the way. That's great. And then at the same time, let's drag all this weaponry out the way. This is a very laborious thing to do at this stage of the game, but you know what you got to do. You don't want to have a village that's going to be dead easy to raid when people want to come and raid. You know, you don't get raided loads at this level. Oh, we've gone up to level 5. Level 5, so 5 in the star, the top right hand corner. Didn't really think that was going to happen. That's quite nice. Right, so get these things out of the way. So whilst I'm doing this, I'm just going to speed up the video. Back in a sec. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see, we've moved all the buildings except for the town hall right out of our way. Now, it used to be until actually not that long ago, probably only about a year or two, at least when I'm recording this, that you had to do that no matter what stage of Town Hall you were at. So if you were massive Town Hall 10 or 8, Town Hall 9 or whatever it was at that stage, you had to move things around in exactly this way to be able to redesign your village. Absolute nightmare. Supercell created a village editor that you'll see in a later video that makes things so much easier. Oh my goodness. Right, so first things first, the thing we want to protect at the moment is our resources. We want to grow fast, we want to get as big as we possibly can in as short a time as we possibly can, and we don't want people to nick our stuff. We want to nick other people's stuff, oh yeah, but we don't want to have people come in and nick our stuff. That's bad. So we want to move this town hall out the way. You will see a lot of town halls protected right in the middle of the base. It's not the best idea. Now, very recent update means that the town hall is worth protecting a little. Used to be that you could just let it go, didn't matter. But what's really important is we want to be protecting our resources. So it's a personal preference, I like to bring our resources into the center of the base. Now, granted, if people can get into this, and it's not going to be difficult to get into the middle of a base this size, let's face it, then they're going to be able to collect these bits and pieces. But make a gap in the middle. But they we're going to make it as hard for them as we possibly can by putting an archer tower in the middle. Yeah, so now if they want to come and mess with us, they've got to mess with the archer tower too. So we are going to try and wall this off so as it's as difficult as possible for people to come and get us. Now we're not going to have enough wall sections to wall it off in its entirety, because at this stage you just don't have enough. There we go. But what we can do is we can make it as difficult as is humanly possible for these people to come and nick our stuffs. Then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put the town hall. If I actually make my finger do what I want it to do, I'm going to put the town hall there. So that is also protected by the arch tower. You can see here we've got this big circle, and everything in that circle the archer tower can shoot at, whether it's flying, whether it's walking, whether it's crawling, whether it's got no legs and is bouncing. There isn't anything that does that, by the way. Then the archer tower can have a pop at it. And we also want to be using our cannons for protection as well. And in an ideal world you want the cannons to be protecting everything. So we put one cannon there next to the town hall and another cannon there next to the town hall, and what we're getting there more or less is protection of absolutely everything by at least 2 weapons, if not 3. So we're very, very happy with that. Then we're going to bring in our resource pits, and we're going to put one next to that cannon. We're going to spread them out so people can't just attack one side of the village and get all of our stuff. We're going to put another one there. We're going to take this, we're going to get this resource pit and put it at the end there, which kind of acts as a bit of a natural barrier to getting inside that little compound. Then we're going to get this and put that there. So you can see we're starting to create a bit of a block, if you like. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our army camp. We're going to put that in front of the town hall. And the reason we do that is because it's just a little bit further, especially when we get these builders' huts and put them in there. It's just a little bit more for attackers to have to attack before they can get to the town hall, and it just gives the cannons a better chance of giving them a right good bash. And that leaves our barracks, and we want to be putting those in again so marauders can't too easily get to the resource pits. And you can see at this stage that is all we have. But that's a fairly basic logical build for our first village, if you like. So we're protected quite a lot by this lovely arch tower here. The cannons are doing quite a lot of protection. We protected the town hall, which is now worth about 1/3 of the storage of gold and elixir that you've got. And we protected the other important gold and elixir storages, and we've partially protected the rest of the base. We don't care if people blow up our builders' huts or our army camps or our barracks. No one cares, and the reason they don't care is because at this level it's not about winning the battles, it's about preserving the resources. It could not be more important, preserving these resources. So that's my contribution, if you like, to this particular base build. And when we go to Town Hall 3 the build changes dramatically, and we'll do that in a later video. So what we're going to do now is, oh look, we've got something in our shop. Let's just check it out. I suspect it's a decoration. You can see that it is up there with a little red one. And they are trying to get us to buy torches and flags. My advice to you is leave them alone. They cost resources that you can ill afford at this stage. Do not go and take stuff from the decorations until you basically got surplus stuff that you can't spend. But what we can do right now is we can go and have another go at this cannonball run. Do you remember in the last video we fluffed it? We didn't make it. Why did we not make it? Because I spammed too much stuff in. We're going to try and 3-star it now, just to finish off this video with our additional barbs that we have brought in. So I'm going to try not to spam in quite as much as I did last time, but let's pop these barbs in now. 10 barbs in there. There we go. So we've got 10 barbs going in at each of the cannons, which is just going to absolutely massacre Oh, except they've gone for the town hall, of course. It's going to absolutely massacre this this village, assuming that somebody actually goes and attacks that last cannon, which would be nice. There we go. We've got loads of little blondies having a bash at the cannon now. Cannon does not stand a chance. All the defences are now down. And all we've got left now to destroy are these two huts down at the bottom, and we're going to get that star that we missed out on last time. One bomb is not going to be enough to mess up all my little blondies. And there we go. 1 3-star result, and a complete overkill on the blonde bombshells going into the base. But it effectively finished that one off, so we can move on to the next one in the next video. I'm going to leave that video there because I've got a couple of little upgrades going on that I did whilst I sped the video up on those gold mines, and I'll continue to try and upgrade this base. So in the next video perhaps we can push ourselves up to Town Hall 3 and we can see how the game changes a little bit when you get up to Town Hall 3. Please do hit that like button. It would be wonderful if you pressed your forehead firmly against that thumbs up. Give us a comment, let me know what you think. Maybe you've got another first build idea that protects the Town Hall under this new regime of the Town Hall being worth resource protection. And also please do hit that sub button. It would be wonderful to have you in the sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very, very soon. Bye now.